Robert, I had a theory. It was a solid theory. It was a well-reasoned theory. And that theory was, well, since it looks like tickets are going to go on sale on April 2nd for Avengers Endgame, it seems to reason that our next Endgame trailer will in fact be April 2nd. That was my theory. I didn't know that. Nobody told me that. I was just speculating as a fan like everybody else. Well, that theory this morning got blown out of the water. As about 5 minutes after I opened my eyes this morning, I get up about 5 every day to start working on the John Campea Show. Open my eyes and bing! Oh, what's this? New Endgame trailer. I'm sorry, I thought that said new Endgame trailer. Let me rub my eyes. Yep, new Endgame trailer. Click. And we dove in, folks, and we watched the Endgame trailer. All three of us have sat down and watched that Endgame trailer this morning. Now, I hopped on and made a quick video of my initial thoughts. Just initially, I put up at like 5:30 this morning. There's my quick initial thoughts on the film, and I told everybody we'd go more in depth here. But before I get all your guys' opinions on this, let me give you some of what I consider to be some of the highlight moments of this Endgame trailer here today, okay? And first of all, let me start by saying this. If this was a trailer for almost any other movie, I would say this is a bad trailer. I would say it's a bad trailer. But this trailer isn't to any other movie. This is a trailer that is specifically designed from its DNA to be a trailer specifically, not from any pre-cut cookie cutter form, step and repeat, but is specifically made for this movie with the context that the MCU is in right now. And as such, it was great. Did it do a lot to sway people who were on the fence? Moreover, no, probably not. I'll give it that.
On the fence for what?
Well, I mean, hey, look, not everybody goes to see the Avengers movies. Not everybody's into these movies. We know this. Otherwise, we can never guess that they could make more money at the box office, right? Because if everybody loved them, they'd already see them already. Does this movie take somebody who's on the fence about Avengers and push them over? No, probably not. But I've got another theory about that I'll reveal in a second. But does it amp up the excitement for those of us who are there? I think it was beautifully designed to do that, and I think it did a very good job of that. And I found myself watching this trailer as many times as I could before I had to get back to getting the show ready today. Here's some of the highlights to me, just some of the highlights. Oh my God! Hawkeye with his daughter. Instant cry. Hit the cry button, everybody. The tears are going to flow in the movie theaters when this freaking movie comes out, because they're going to show us, look at that. Look how proud that papa is. Look how happy. I've got my daughter. Life is good. Nothing bad can ever happen. I am never going to let anything bad happen to this little girl because I'm her dad and I'm going to protect her. Poof, she's going to be gone. My God, look at that. Instantly, you can just feel the emotion of this thing. And you know what? I got a theory. Here's my theory. Listen to my theory, everybody. I think this is your opening scene of the movie. I think that shot is your opening scene of the movie. I think it's opening up with Texas or wherever his stupid farm is. I mean, Texas, blah, blah. It's going to be this warm showing how great life is for Hawkeye, hugging his kids, teaching her how to shoot bow and arrow for the Hunger Games later on. All this kind of stuff. And then she's going to turn to dust in his arms. And I think that's how this movie starts. But anyway, that's for another time. Another great shot here is, I love this. We see Scott walking the streets. Clearly, he's just gotten out of the quantum realm. He's disoriented. He's confused. He's whatever. And he's seeing a very different world. Look at all the overgrowth, too. This is a world that's gone to hell. He's confused, all that kind of stuff. Great money shot here with Rocket on War Machine's shoulder. And just got this, I'm looking forward to killing things look on Rocket's face. I think that's amazing. Of course, and we'll go into more detail on this as we go, but oh well, does Tony get back? Apparently he does. Him and Nebula get back, apparently, and they're all decked out in what I thought at first was kind of like astronaut suits, that maybe they're going into space, but they look a lot like quantum realm suits. So there's that as well. Fabulous moment in the trailer when Thor, arguably the two most powerful characters in the MCU, Thor and Captain Marvel, come face to face, and you got Stormbreaker there. That was a great moment, but of course, because I'm a Captain America guy, best shot of the movie to me. Best shot of the trailer, I should see. Right there. Cap, whatever it takes. That's the shot of the trailer to me. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit of an erection here talking about all this. But let me start with you, Ashley, because you just saw this trailer. Saw this trailer. What did you think about it as you were watching it?
I got the chills at the very end. I literally like had chills on my arm when they were just marching and saying whatever it takes. I thought it was really well done. It got me hyped for the movie to come out even further. I do like what you were saying though, that if I haven't seen a couple of the other movies, then like my friends might see that trailer and they might be like, well, now I'm even more intimidated to go to see this movie because I don't have the backstory at all. But for people that know the story, which is majority, then it gets you more excited. So I thought it was a successful, awesome, great trailer, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I think we're pretty. So, by the way, I'm just going to mention this: a Joker trailer just dropped. A Joker trailer just dropped. So we don't have time to watch that right now. I probably once the show is done, I'll probably watch the trailer and put up a review of that trailer in just a bit. But I'm very excited to watch the Joker trailer. Anyway, Robert, you've been sitting very patiently, very quietly, waiting to talk about this little trailer dropped here today. Your thoughts and anything you want to break down, those pictures, the shots, whatever. Your initial thoughts of this Avengers Endgame trailer.
Well, first of all, I want to point out, you know me, since you and I have been doing the show together for over 6 months now, and not just the John Campea Show, but the Weekly Hero. I was talking about how they don't need to show us these. They don't need to even have a trailer. And you were saying, no, you can't. That's idiotic. They have to put out trailers.
Of course they do.
Well, I think we were both right in a sense, because I said the reason I didn't want to see a trailer was because I didn't want to know what was going to happen. Now they've put out 3 trailers for Endgame, and we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, in this trailer, we do know that at some point, Rhodey and Rocket are going to team up and have an action scene. We know that Stark and Nebula get back to Earth, which was not something we probably didn't think was going to happen.
Right. No.
We know that Scott Lang gets out of the quantum realm. You know, we know that a lot of people on the Earth got dusted, half of them, and a lot of our characters are sad about it. Nothing that they have told us has revealed one shred of the plot of this movie. I think we've got the best of both worlds. I think the marketing for this film has been incredible, because it's like when you're first making out with the girl you most wanted to make out with in high school, you know, and time bends and you've been kissing for like what seems like 5 minutes, but it's been 4 hours. That's kind of like the marketing of this movie. They figured out a way to bottle that feeling when you first started making out with girls, whenever, how old you were, and how time would bend. And they have done this to us 3 times now. They haven't told us anything. And I don't think in my life I have ever been so excited or so jazzed or so just on the edge of my seat going, what the hell is going to happen in this movie? And we only have to wait till April 26th. I'm deliriously excited about this. And by the way, if you've followed the release of the toys for this movie, those are quantum realm suits, and everybody's going in the quantum realm together, presumably to travel through time or whatever. We don't know if Thanos is even in this movie. You know, well, I mean, they've shown us the Scarecrow.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because here's something interesting here, and I'll just very sloppily overlay
He's not on the
here.
Poster, and everybody else who wasn't dust. Oh, he is on. Oh, he's right.
Yeah. But here's the interesting thing, though.
But is that his memory or him?
Well, that's the thing. Like, look at him. It's almost like the art. Now, this is us like reading way too much into it. Okay, just let me admit that. Right, this is us reading way too much into this. But it's almost like it's the shadow of
That's
Thanos,
what I thought. That's what I mean.
And what he has done is like kind of looming over everybody and everything. I don't think that this poster definitively tells us that Thanos is the villain of the movie.
That's what I mean. I mean, he's the only character that didn't get dusted, who he loomed large over all of the marketing of Infinity War. And now he's just in the background, in the shadow. Like you said, maybe the situation, there is no villain in this movie, and maybe it's the situation, maybe it's the ticking clock. It's like the movie Volcano. Volcano's going to blow up, and it's Tommy Lee Jones and Anne Heche going to save everybody they need to save. I mean, I look at this, I just can't believe that we know, like we talked about, they're going to release the Bang trailer. When are they going to give us the big Bang trailer? This is what the MCU does. The reason the MCU is so successful is because it's always character. They don't have to show us action scenes. They can show us Carol Danvers and Thor standing in front of each other, and all he does is summon Stormbreaker, and we're like salivating over it because we love these people. We love these people. It's the characters. I mean, Like, you get excited. Hawkeye's showing his daughter how to shoot a bow and arrow,
Oh.
and she's gonna get dusted, and we're gonna sit there and we even know it's gonna happen. She looks like a little Emily Portman there, and she's gonna get dusted, and we're all gonna be crying our eyes out. And
Cry time.
I mean, it's and I love that shot. They've shown it in another trailer of Ellis Island in New York, the Statue of Liberty, surrounded by all the derelict boats or whatever. I mean, why are all those boats out there at Ellis Island? Were they going there for hope or something? I don't know. Does Captain America make some speech to rally America? I don't know. But man, I can't wait to see this movie. It's crazy how a middle-aged dude could be so excited for this.
I'll tell you what. By the way, I want to point something out too here. What's interesting about this shot is that there is no Captain Marvel or Thor in this particular scene where they're all marching on. That could be, Captain Marvel could be with Thor out looking for Thanos. I mean, that might be a part of it, all that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you, here's the thing. This is my thought here, guys. I believe that we are getting another trailer. I believe we're getting another trailer. Nobody's told me this. I have no insider information. I don't know that this is real. This is just me speculating. I believe we are getting another trailer because I believe the tickets for this thing are going to go on sale on April 2nd. And I believe they are still going to give us that boom trailer. I believe they're still going to give us that boom trailer. And I think they're going to release that trailer that ends with the words, tickets on sale now. And I believe we're going to get that. And if they don't, fine. That's fine. But I really do think they are because we are still like 3 weeks from that April 2nd thing. We're 3 weeks from that. And that puts us about 3 weeks out from the official release. There's still time to put out one more trailer because there's a lot of things we still haven't seen here. I know a lot of people talk about the fact there's no sign of Hulk. There's no sign. And Hulk's going to play a role in this movie. From listening to the Russo brothers commentary on Infinity War, Hulk is going to have something to do in this movie. I still think we're getting another one. But even if we don't, this trailer is delivering a message for an MCU movie that they've never really tried to rest their hat on as far as the message we're sending about a movie, and that's the drama. And this trailer was all about the drama. Yes, we got a couple of great shots. Ant-Man's got a little bit of an action shot. The Rocket looks like he's ready to shoot something. Cap's obviously in the middle of a big fight. But these are just brief moments. The rest of it is the drama of the journey that Thor has taken. The trailer is about the drama that Tony has gone through and the journey he has taken to get to this point. And I thought there was a really neat little artistic effect that they used in flashback scenes from other movies. They had black and white with only the red color coming through. I don't know if you've noticed that, but
I did. They Schindler's listed it.
Yeah, but like flashbacks, like this is clearly a flashback, but it's not a flashback from another movie, so it was just straight color. But like flashback of Thor standing with Odin, his red cape is the only thing in color. Iron Man, a flashback to Thing, it's just the red is in there. And they did that. I thought that was a really neat artistic decision to denote something that's past, but also putting a little bit of a creative flair to it. I like that a lot. There's so much here to get excited about. And by the way, guys, I'm going to let you guys know right now, with this new trailer come new theories. At 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today, we're going to be doing a new Avengers Endgame theories live chat. Now that the new trailer is here, now we've probably altered, reinforced, maybe disproved some of our theories. We're going to have at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today a live chat just dedicated to that. If you guys are interested in that, make sure you come back to the channel and join us at that time.